Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we are going to be getting into discussing, well, the upcoming Rare Air Jordan 4. I know it's a bit early to discuss these because, well, they are dropping on July 26th, so I think, what are we, like 2 weeks in advance making this video today? So it's okay, 2 weeks before. It's actually alright to discuss this drop. Good timing, I think, but basically, what we're going to be discussing today is a little early resale prediction where I think the market for these could land, since the resale prices have been a little bit all over the place for these early. People have paid anywhere from $700 to $300. So you know what I mean? It really just depends what you're willing to pay on this pair. I think that's a big thing, but I think most people are willing to pay a decent amount, and that's a really good sign. So why don't we get into it, discuss if this pair is a good flip for the future, which, I mean, the answer on that's yes, but just discussing where it will land. So let's get into it. Excuse me, I don't know why our intros involve me burping. I cut that out. But yeah, if you guys want more content like this, be sure to subscribe and like down below. Let's just start at 300 likes in this video. That's the normal goal we always shoot for. And make sure y'all check us out again on the Whatnot Lives down below. We just went crazy there yesterday. I appreciate you guys. We hit a new record. I was trying to go for over 200 things sold in one day, and we hit it. So I just want to say thank you all, man. Everybody that supports us over there. Let's keep going. We got so many things that are coming for tomorrow's stream. Don't miss it on Sunday. So I appreciate y'all always tuning in, and stay tuned. And I don't think there's anything else I'm forgetting. Again, it's all down below in the pinned comment. If there is anything I'm forgetting to mention, my IGs, us at Resell Vision, my raffles page. So check that out if y'all want, and let's get started. So as you guys can see, we do have the screen recording up right here, and taking a look at this pair again. Very popular Jordan 4, has been one that has had a lot of early sales. I mean, take a look at this. Yeah, over 200 early sales, excuse me, on StockX alone. That's not even including, you know what I mean, some of these other apps, you know what I mean, overseas, even just local sales, consignment, like local resale shops, things like that. There's been a lot of these that have been flipping early. This has been a very, very popular sneaker on the early market, if I'm just going to keep it real. So enough of saying that word right there, early, right? But taking a look at the current resale prices, where are we at right now between this or on this sneaker is a range of about $300 to $450. You can see the bigger sizes above size 11 are going for more. Basically, once you get past that size, that's really when you start making some progress. This is very common with a lot of Jordans, where just the bigger sizes are harder to get. Also with SB Dunk Lows, you'll notice it above size 11, they just become harder to get. Why? Because they don't make as many of them. So hopefully that makes sense right there. But with this sneaker in particular, again, I think the market has a little bit more to move down. I think size 8.5 is overvalued. I don't think that's going to show at, $350. I think that'll probably come down to under $300 in my personal opinion, right? My resale prediction that I'm thinking just off the top of my head, if you want to know it in my head, is $280 to $350. And I'm going to put a plus in the 350 because, again, I think that it's totally realistic that 11.5, 12, 12.5, 13, I think those could all realistically stay above $350. I don't see those coming very far, you know what I mean, under 350 if they do. Like if they were to go to 330, 320 briefly, that wouldn't surprise me, but I think that wouldn't last for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Like I think this is one of those sneakers that in those larger sizes, with the unique box, with some of the other unique details, right, that it comes with, like I think 25% of the pairs having like that gold lettering or something. I might be remembering that wrong, so sorry if I am. Again, we'll make an updated video going over all the details and things like that soon. This is just mainly to discuss the resale, but I think this is one of those shoes that, again, will have a very strong resale market, but I think it has a little bit more to come down just because, well, there are just a lot more pairs that are on the way. Sneaker shops, retailers, people that have backdoor the release, you know what I mean? So kind of understanding all that, like those are factors that cause the sneaker to drop in price. So I think this one, it's not going to be an exception to that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it has pairs on the way, then it's going to drop in price. It just is inevitable. More pairs are going to get listed on the market, and that's going to cause the prices to come down. So that's my personal opinion on the sneaker. The prices have a little bit more to come down. Don't feel the need to go out the way and pay resale right now, unless you just really want the shoe, which I can understand that. Again, look at this sneaker. It's nice. All the colors fit together. I'm definitely copping these because they're very similar to, it's like, what was the name of, there's like this Jordan 1, I think it's called like the Jordan 1 top threes if I'm right. It was a pair of Jordan 1s that I really wanted in high school that I didn't get. Eventually going to go through and cop a pair of those. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but very, very soon. But the color scheme, if I remember it right, I think it's like white, black, and red. I could be wrong on that, right? Or white, blue, and red, something like that. It's very similar to these, basically. And yeah, this kind of reminds me of it a little bit, so I'm going to copy these for that reason, basically. I over-explained that. I could have said that in like a sentence or two, but basically, with this sneaker, it's a good one. As you can see, the bids are very, very high, so it has a strong market. You have people that are willing to pay a lot of money for this sneaker. That's the case with a lot of Jordan 4 retros. You just have a lot of people that are willing to pay more for them. Jordan 4 is a very popular sneaker, very known model, so you're going to have people that are willing to just fork out a bit more cash for it. So that's what I think about this shoe. The bigger sizes are going to continue to have very high sales right now, but again, as we do approach the release, which I believe, again, is on July 26th, the prices are going to be coming down because there's just more pairs on the way from retailers, sneakers, tons of other locations. It's just almost impossible, you know what I mean, that they stay at the same prices. They could, but I highly doubt it, you know what I mean, with more raffles and pairs and drops that are going to be happening. It's just going to give more people a chance to cop it for retail, so less people are going to be going out the way and paying resale. You get what I'm saying? So that's another reason even. So that's what I think, again, about the kind of early resale market. You can see even over the last few weeks they've kind of been slowly trending down. I mean, look at these early sales, man. I mean, yeah, this sneaker's going to have a very, very strong market down the line. Do I think this shoe's a hold? Yes, 100%. I mean, look at this early market. Those are insane sales for a Jordan 4 early. I'm just saying. But you can see they've come down like $100 to $200 over the last week or so on average in most sizes. So kind of understanding that, I think that's going to continue. You know what I mean? Because, well, the release is on the way, and yeah, just with more pairs, prices will drop. So that's kind of my personal opinion. These have a little bit more to come down in price, and then again, I think they will slowly trend up in price over time. This is definitely one of those sneakers I could see down the line being at $400, $500. I mean, look at where they were at early. Early, they were at $500 to $600. So saying they can go to $400, $500 down the line is not even unrealistic. Like, let's say a year after the release, you know what I mean? I don't think that's impossible to say, you know, because, well, they've been significantly expensive before. So saying they can return to, low, you know, like a little bit up to where they've been at before, yeah, I think that's realistic, because this is a nice pair. People will come back to it. I think once, like, if somebody's really interested in this pair, you know what I mean, they kind of look into it, like what it includes. I think that also will give somebody an incentive to pay a bit more, because this is just a cool pair. Like with the gold letter and all the small details on it, it makes it nice. So that's what I can say about this particular pair right here. We got the Rare Air Force, very nice pair. I would not sleep on this one. Strong early market, and I think that will continue until the release. I don't really see much of a reason as to these dropping in price. I imagine the sneakers release is going to be super limited, probably going to be a harder one to get, and most retailers again are either A, going to be backdooring this pair, or just not getting many of them. B, that's just the second point right there. So don't go blaming the retailers immediately saying they're backdooring, because, well, not every single one does, but a hefty amount do. I just want to keep it real with you guys. And yeah, most probably will not be getting a ton of these, because this looks like one of those Jordan 4s they won't make a lot of, you know what I mean? So because yeah, you know, got 25% of those ones with rare, like, you know, the gold letter and, like, you know what I mean, that's a lot of details to pay attention to for Nike, and they probably got to organize that, and yeah, they probably just didn't make a million of these. So that's my thoughts on it. And we'll probably get like 100k pairs total, something like that. But we'll see what the sneaker strap ends up being. Probably less pairs than that. That's my personal opinion. So, the screen recording right there, and hopefully that was some good time. How long have I been recording for? Okay, decent amount of time. Good. But yeah, that's just kind of my little opinion on the Rare Air Force. Somebody was asking me in the comment section the other day for a video on these, so I got you, bro. And hopefully this is a good breakdown on the Rare Air Force right there, kind of explaining what I'm thinking. We have the release on the way. Prices have a little bit more to come down. That's when you'll be able to catch your, you know, pair to buy for the collection, or, you know, get a few to, you know, just hold on to, whatever your plan is. Honestly, if you want to hold this pair, I would only hold them if you caught pairs for retail. You get what I'm saying? Like, this isn't one of those pairs I'd go out the way and pay resale for to hold on to. I think there'll be some better bets down the line. For example, we got the Travis Scott Fragment 2.0s, right? That's just my nickname for them. We got those coming up in September. Like, that's really going to be your best bet for that. So I would just, you know, don't feel the need to do that with this sneaker right here. Excuse me. It's a great personal pair. It will have a very, very strong resale market, but how good of a hold will be, I think long term, good bet. We'll just see. Give it some time, in my opinion. So if you guys want more content like this, and again, feel free to go ahead and subscribe and like down below. Let's just try to 300 likes on this video. That is the normal goal that we shoot for. And thank you guys for the support, man. We are up early today recording. I think it's like 9 a.m. or something like that right now. We got to shower. We got to get to USPS. We got to pick up some UPS packages, and then we got to get back over here and just chill for the day, you know what I mean? Pack some orders. Shout out everyone who tuned in on the Whatnot Lives yesterday, man. I appreciate y'all. We got so much more coming up on Sunday, so tomorrow, don't miss that stream then, excuse me. And then, yeah, all the other upcoming stuff that we have. So just, again, feel free to check it out, guys. I appreciate y'all supporting what we do, and don't miss out. So we're going to keep going hard over there. Appreciate you guys, and if you have any questions down below, please ask it. I will hit you all then with anything that you guys are curious about. So I'm T. Thank you, guys. Hopefully I will catch you all in the next video tomorrow. And if there's anything that I'm missing, well, let me know down below. I'll get back to it, guys. I'm T. Thank you, guys. And hopefully I see you all in the next one tomorrow. Hey, drop any comments if you're curious about anything. I got you. All right. Peace.